Greetings, peace and blessings. How y'all doing? I got to get my tea. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Let me say that today is Sunday. Sundays are governed by the sun, and the sun is currently in Scorpio. But before I talk about that, I want to say I'm the Moon Mama. Welcome to my little corner of the world. I also want to say that today begins the 13 moons initiation Scorpio season, Empower the Sacred Whore. So you can register here for the first month. It's $47 in my link tree, or I can send you the link. The class starts today, and so you have a couple of days to get in if you have an intention to do it. But today is the best day to start it because you'll catch everything from the very beginning. And it's a year-long program. You don't have to stay the whole year, but if you want to really get yourself aligned out of the old ways of thinking and being and seeing yourself, like, so for instance, this cycle is about the sacred whore. So if you have stuff around your sexuality, like if you were taught Christian ideals around sexuality, which are that, women should be a virgin and that sex is bad. And when I say Christian ideals, I don't mean to shame Christianity. I'm saying that many of us weren't taught about our sexuality because of Christianity. We were taught that you should be pure, and we weren't taught how our sexuality works. We weren't taught the power of it. So if you have those kinds of things living inside of you, you should join this class because we're going to go do a deep dive into what our sexual power really is, how it works, and how to embody it, how to let go of this feminist notion that women are equal to men, because we are not equal to men. All right, I'm sensitive this morning. I feel tender. And what's getting to me is I feel like we're attempting in our country to skip over, to run from our challenges and our difficulties. We think that our challenges and our difficulties are Trump, but they're not. They were here long before Trump. And so though I'm all for, re-electing a new president, even though I didn't participate, I know that the things that we are hiding inside of us are not going to go away. And I have had the privilege of experiencing what we hide inside of us because I spent so many years in poverty, and I see the systems and all those sort of things in play, and I understand how they work. And so it's my desire for us to really heal as a nation, to begin to really transform. And my sense is that we are going to just project the power onto another leader, and then they're going to do what they always do, which is really nothing. Or they're going to just grab power because we've said, please grab the power. We can't be responsible for it ourselves. So that makes me sad. It hurts my feelings. Like I just feel like a 3-year-old. Like I want to just be like, wah! How come people don't see it? How are we going to get ourselves free? And the way we give power away so quickly just really, all right, so that's just my complaining. And so that's me venting. I'm venting, right? I'm venting. And this is a vent, and no one has done anything to me. And this is for my growth and evolution. Why are Americans so fucking lazy? Why don't we look at who we are and what we can do? Why are Black people so misled by this system? Why don't we understand that everything here is designed to be against us? Why don't we get it? I don't understand why we won't really come home to ourselves and make better choices. It just, anyway. Okay, so I'm done. Thank you. If you'd like to show me empathy, I would love that. Thank you so much. So today, the sun is in Scorpio, and the sun in Scorpio is asking us to look at the deeper meanings. It's asking us to look at our shadow. It's asking us to look at the places that scare us, the things that we are that we run from. And that is a very challenging thing. I know for me, for years, even now, I run from uncomfortable things. So I really understand people's need to celebrate and want to have relief from Trump because it's scary to look at ourselves. It's scary to take responsibility. It's scary to look at what got us here. And I really understand that. And for me personally, the thing that scares me is that I have a Pisces rising, so I experience a great deal of emotional pain. Like my empathy, my empathetic faculties, like I feel hurt. I feel people's hurt, which is why I do this work so because my intention and desire is to help direct us in new ways so that we don't have to continue to create the same problems over in the same cycles. So right now I see us in a cycle. We're in a loop, and the sun in Scorpio is the opportunity to catch us in the act. Catch yourself in the act of the shadow where the light is being cast, and where's the shadow? And the shadow is in our inability to be fully empowered within ourselves, our inability to trust ourselves, our inability to ask deeper questions, our inability to understand that the leaders that we hire, because that's basically what we're doing, we're hiring them through the voting process. The leaders that we hire, we're not holding them accountable, and so they get away with all sorts of stuff, and then that stuff doesn't go away anywhere. It's still there, and somebody's carrying the buck. And so, while the sun is in Scorpio, and the sun is squaring the moon today. And when the sun is squaring the moon is in Leo. It's like asking ourselves, are we willing to see how we created this? Can we look and see how we got here? How we created this by closing our hearts and blaming and shaming and not taking responsibility. The sun is also in a trine with Neptune, and Neptune is all about the delusion. It's all about, what's not real. And so as the sun is trining with Neptune, the sun in the Scorpio is our shadow, is the deeper meanings, and it's in a trine with Neptune. So it's meaning our shadows are the delusion, the illusion of what we're experiencing now is running high, but it's not gonna last. Like it's totally not gonna last. And then the sun is also in a sextile with Jupiter and with Pluto. And so Jupiter and Pluto are in Capricorn, and the destruction is happening there, and the sun is set. So the shadow is working with the part of ourselves that are dying, the part of ourselves that are coming undone. And so that means that we will have to work that out. Like that's not going to go anywhere. And then the sun in Scorpio is in opposition to Uranus and Taurus, where we had a full moon not so long ago. And so we are also, it's like there's just new ways to see things. Like there is an opportunity to do things in a new way. We're being forced to become renewed. And, so all of this is incredible work to do. All of us, we can do it. And if we do it personally, then it will impact the collective. So for me, I am asking myself, where do I need to get out of my comfort zone? Where am I addicted to comfort? Where am I addicted to resisting pain? Where am I trying to, take shortcuts where I don't really want to do the work? It's like if you have to heal your body, one of the things in the West, we'll just cut illness out, but we don't stop the behaviors that create the illness that get us to where we are. And so I'm asking myself, where am I trying to take a shortcut? I'm also asking myself, the moon today is in Leo in the last quarter phase. And so the last quarter phase means that we have to look back and see what worked and what didn't. And it's time for us to start asking, what's the new thing to do? What is it what should I do? We're going to have a new moon in Scorpio, and that's about our power. Scorpio is like how we're sourcing our power. So what are the things that are up that can assist you individually in in accessing your power. How can you access your own power? These are the questions that I'm asking myself so that I'm not waiting for someone else to come and save the day, so that I'm not looking for someone else to be empowered in ways that I should be empowered, so that I'm not giving my power away. And then I'm asking, where am I being delusional? Where am I being delusional? And here's the thing, sometimes I don't have the answers, but just asking the question will invite the answers to show up. So, the moon in Leo today is asking us to our creative self expression. So, what is it that you can create in your life that will help you face the things that are challenging for you to face, that will help you take responsibility for yourself, that will help you look at yourself and understand that only you have the power in your life, no one else, and that you are very, very powerful. And so if you don't believe that you're powerful, then your shadow is there. Why don't you believe you're powerful? How can the universe help you see your power? Um, that you are a creative being. You are co-creating with the universe at all times. How can you create systems and things that help you realize your power? How can you do that? What's possible? You don't have to have the answers, but you do have to have the questions, and the questions will lead you to the answers. So today I encourage you to register for the 13 Moons Initiation. While the sun is in Scorpio, be willing to look at the deeper meanings. Go deep, go deep. Why are you running from, situations that are uncomfortable? Why are you so afraid to face the part of you that feels powerless, that thinks that someone else can have power over you? One of the things that I asked myself as a Black person in this country, understanding that it is systemically racist, like what would it mean for me to be in my own power where I'm not giving my power away to anyone else or expecting anyone to save me or rescue me? What would that mean for me personally and privately? So if you can be with questions, they don't have to be these questions. I also always want to encourage people. My work is my work. I share it out loud. It's not for everyone. And if it's not for you, hang up this thing and unfollow me and do what you have to do. Take care of yourself. I am not holding people hostage to the perspectives and the ways of being that I embody myself. I encourage you to create your own systems that work for you and help you evolve at this time on the planet. The only thing that's happening on the planet right now is evolution, and that's why we're in this experience politically, socially, and in our lives in various many ways, because evolution is the only thing that's happening. We cannot run from who we are. We cannot run from our creations. Nothing is going to stop us from getting the medicine that we need at this time. So with that, I am the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful Sunday. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.